Hello, my name's John Turner. I'm better known to my friends as Dave, and I'm a photographer for the internationally acclaimed company of ChessBaron. I was asked the other day how I got into photography, so if you've got a few moments I'd like to tell you. It was just about 4 years ago that I got a retirement present from a company I work for, and with a few £1,000s to work with, one of my desires was to purchase a camera, a digital. There was all the rage at this time. So I looked for cameras, went through the usual process of checking magazines and Best Buy areas, and found that the Olympus camera that was at that time just coming onto the market, the C5060, was the one that was recommended by many pundits. So I went out and bought it, along with a zoom lens and a wide angle lens. Wide angle is particularly useful for photographing chess sets, as you can imagine. You're trying to get close-ups but also the full width and length of the chessboard. Anyway, I bought the camera, and it wasn't initially the idea to photograph chess, but then my son Barry came along and said, how would you fancy photographing chess pieces? It just come into the idea of being able to sell or to market chess pieces. So yes, okay, let's have a go. Upstairs I could set up a little studio using high intensity lighting, and all the earlier pictures you'll find of chess pieces on ChessBaron were done this way. Later on we found that natural lighting, in other words sunlight, was a better way of doing things. You get a more natural colour to the chess pieces and particularly the board. And so that's what we did. We opened up the conservatory. I got my wife Peggy to move a lot of the things away that she didn't need, which she still does, and off we went, photographing chess pieces. So that was good. To say I like the work that I do would be an understatement. It's a beautiful thing to be able to get a well-made and well-crafted chess set, and to lay it out on the board, to hear the sound as the weighted pieces actually go down onto the finely crafted wood board. It's quite remarkable. It's a feeling that really a chess player must really appreciate every time they play with pieces of this quality. So like the work, yes. To be able to work with good equipment, the Olympus cameras, and to be able to work with such finely crafted chess pieces as we retail. The reason I didn't just retire, well, it's lovely to be able to use the equipment and to be able to work, as I said before, with these the chess equipment that we have. But more than that, when you grow older, you like to think that your mind is not going to just fizzle away into, if you like, watching TV all day long. And this is one area where I can really get to grips with an area of life that I've never been in to a great degree before. I can use the cameras, I can plan how to set the pieces out, and actually then put the images onto the computer and upload them so that they can be processed and put on the website. The future of the operation, my contribution to ChessBaron, well, I want to continue improving the photography, but also, as we can see, we now have a particular vehicle for carrying motion pictures to people who would like to see chess pieces, if you like, in the closest we can get to 3 dimensions. And that, of course, is by giving you chess pieces which we can actually manoeuvre on the actual boards. So the future, yes, it's bright, and we can see a great deal of future activity in the sites that we're using now. So that's it basically. We'd like to see you again shortly, and if you've got any interest in, obviously in chess, we'd like to hear from you on our home site.